Do you remember back on January 22nd, the Portland Trail Blazers were in Oklahoma City to take on the Russell Westbrook, Paul George-led OKC Thunder? It was a good basketball game that the Thunder won 123-114. Damian Lillard had a pretty good night, 34 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals. Russell Westbrook arguably had a more impactful game that night with 29 points, 14 assists, and 10 rebounds, notching another triple-double as the Thunder got a big-time win as they were starting their playoff push. Russell Westbrook had some highlight plays. He got up under the skin of Damian Lillard a little bit, and he let Damian Lillard know about it. Towards the end of the basketball game, he told Damian Lillard straight up and down, "I've been busting that ass for years now." Damian Lillard didn't seem to let it get to him, but again, the Thunder won the basketball game, and Russell Westbrook and Damian Lillard continued, I'm sure, their very friendly conversation back up and down the court. I'm sure they got to know what each other had for breakfast and lunch and exchanged phone numbers. Well, these two teams are still going at it. And since Russell Westbrook told Damian Lillard, "I've been busting that ass for years now," the opposite has happened. The two have faced 4 times since that January 22nd matchup. And it's now Russell Westbrook who's getting a little bit of his own medicine, as Damian Lillard has been quote unquote busting that ass for years now. Damian Lillard is now averaging 35 points, 6.2 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 assists on 46% from the field, specifically 40% from the three-point line, in the face of Russell Westbrook. That is 4 games against Russell Westbrook. Not to mention his team has been winning those matchups. And Russell Westbrook, he's been average at best. In his last playoff matchup against Damian Lillard, well, Russ only had 14 points, 1 for 6 from the three-point line. Overall, he was only 5 for 20 from the field. You see, what's taking place between Damian Lillard and Russell Westbrook, in my opinion, is pretty much a general consensus of what the NBA is today, right? Be great at your game. Russell Westbrook is still an amazing athlete. He's great at getting triple doubles, but he struggles to score the basketball from time to time. His gift is his athleticism and his ability to make plays for others. He got to be in attack mode to have an impact on the game, not necessarily him scoring the ball efficiently, but a lot of why Russell Westbrook still commands defenders, sometimes getting double teamed, is the fact of, what if? He can make that three-point shot. Will he? Maybe. What if? He can make that mid-range shot. He can. What if? He can get to the rim and dunk on you, have an acrobatic layup, get to the free throw line. He can make free throws. But what if? That's the game that Russell Westbrook is playing. Damian Lillard, on the other hand, is great at shooting the basketball. He is a great scorer in this league. And right now, the NBA is more acclimated to a Damian Lillard's game, with the 3 ball being very prevalent, than a Russell Westbrook's game. When I'm watching these two teams face each other, I'm watching Russell Westbrook want to attack the rim, want to pull up for mid-range every possession down, but it's difficult to do that when you got Damian Lillard going down and shooting a 3. Example, Damian Lillard comes down the court and knocks down 2 threes back-to-back possessions. Russell Westbrook could go back at Dame with 3 mid-range jumpers, or maybe 2 mid-range shots and 1 lay-in. But that thing in you makes you want to go right back at Damian Lillard and pull up for 3. That's not Russell Westbrook's game. That's why he's struggling. You're trying to do what other guys are great at. It's unfortunate for Russell Westbrook. It's not his fault. The NBA changed seemingly overnight on him. He's great at what he does. But right now, Damian Lillard is frustrating Westbrook because that 3 ball is so prevalent in the NBA. Here's the caveat and the good thing if you're a Russell Westbrook or a Thunder fan. There is game 3. And Russell Westbrook and Paul George can go get some home cooking and hopefully respond to their lethargic second halves in both the games thus far in this very competitive 3 versus 6 matchup in the Western Conference. But thus far, it's been Damian Lillard, quote unquote, busting that ass.
I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now,
Mr.Taliaferro.
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 Mr. Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the Triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.